What is up, you guys? I have a brand new video for you, and it is on why Neca should make Five Nights at Freddy's action figures, this time being the Withereds. Now, I did make the classic figures. Well, me and my good friend Peanut Butter and Jacob, we made concepts for the classic animatronics in a video that I will link in the description below. And basically, if you didn't watch the first part, you definitely should, but I'll just explain it for you. So basically, me and my friend Peanut Butter and Jacob, who are both big Neca fans and Five Nights at Freddy's fans, we really want Neca to make Five Nights at Freddy's action figures because Neca is just way better than Funko, and I'll just list off some reasons why. So first, Funko, now if you know the drama between Funko and Scott Cawthon with the security breach merchandise, Funko basically leaked all the characters from Five Nights at Freddy's security breach that I won't show because of spoilers, but basically in those action figures, they were so lazily made that Funko reused parts from past waves to just try to mash them together to make these new characters, and they look awful. I mean, if you want to see it, it's on their Twitter, I think, and it's all over YouTube, but yeah, so they just made these figures look horrible, and everybody is like, Scott Cawthon should take away the license to Funko, and I personally agree. They could give the plushie license to Sanchi and the action figure lines to Neca, which leads me to why I'm making this video. There's a petition linked below on Neca making FNaF figures. Basically, if you sign it, then you're part of the reason why Neca should make FNaF figures. So if we get, maybe I'll say, maybe 2,000 or 1,500 signs, Neca might actually consider it. Here's why. The friend I'm collaborating with this video on, Peanut Butter and Jacob, is actually in talks with the CEO of Neca's social media partners. Basically, his name is Randy, and Peanut Butter and Jacob basically talks to him a lot. And if he forwards this petition to him, then there's a very good chance that Neca could actually make these figures happen. I mean, they've had the license in the past, and they didn't really make really good merchandise with it because they had to make obscure ones because they couldn't make action figures, which is what they're good at, because Funko was making them. But now that Scott Cawthon might take the license for FNaF from Funko, they could give the action figure license to Neca. And basically, in this video, I will be explaining reasons and concepts on why Neca should make these figures. And if you haven't already, go watch the first part, go sign the petition, and go subscribe to Peanut Butter and Jacob. Now, without further ado, let's get into the video. The first concept is on Withered Freddy. On the left, we have the box, what the box will look like, and on the right, we have what you will see inside the window of the box and the figure. So, for the box, I didn't show box art for the first figures, and that was a really missed opportunity because their boxes are actually really cool. Basically, they'll include art. Well, for the background, they'll include something from the actual movie or game, and then they'll put an actual picture of an actual render or picture of what they're selling on the box, and then, of course, with the logo. And inside the box, on the left, they'll show box art of what their figure looks like, and then on the right, you'll see the actual figure that you're buying. So let's just get into the figure. So for the figure, it would obviously just include a Neca Withered Freddy. Posability will be the same. I will not explain it as much for the other figures because it will probably be the same for the rest of them. For posability, I'm assuming it will be mostly ball joints, except for the jaw. The jaw will probably be hinged. The ears, I'm assuming, will have no posability because it could probably break off easily since they're pretty small. And the hat will obviously have no posability either. And yeah, so that's it for the posability. It's most likely going to be the same for the other figures as well. If something changes, I will definitely note it. So for accessories, Neca usually gives their figures extra heads and obviously accessories for them to hold. So for accessories for Withered Freddy, he'll probably have his mic. That'll probably be a no-brainer, and the mic will be removable. For extra heads, he has one head with no hat, and another head with the cross eyes that Withered Freddy usually has. And that's it for Withered Freddy. The next concept is on the fan-favorite Withered Bonnie. So Withered Bonnie, the box situation is the same. For articulation, I'm assuming that his wires on his arm might have a ball joint. They might not because they're probably small parts, but I'm assuming that the wires will be a little thicker than shown, and they will probably have wires in them. So, for Withered Bonnie's accessories, he comes with one extra head, one with white lights in his eyes, and his main one being the red lights in his eyes. And I forgot to mention that in the window, the left on the box art is by Peanut Butter and Jacob. I also forgot to mention that his computer kind of freaked out and glitched out and broke during the middle of production of this video. So for Withered Foxy and on, the box art will be by me. And yeah, and if you do end up using these concepts in your videos to promote the petition, which you definitely can, I probably encourage you to do it, please just remember to link our channels and the videos in the description below. So that is it for Withered Bonnie, and for my little prologue. I'm sorry about that. The next concept is of Withered Chica. Now, the main thing you might be noticing is how Withered Chica has no accessories. Now, this is because me and Peanut Butter and Jacob basically both agreed on that she would probably be a good figure without any accessories. For one, she really can't have any accessories, like what could you give her? And second reason, her design is just loved by so many fans that they wouldn't really care if she has accessories or not. And, yeah, so articulation is the same. She might have a second hinge jaw for her endoskeleton mouth, but it may be, maybe not. And, for her wires, probably the same situation with Withered Bonnie. Probably thicker wires, and they have wires inside that you could pose. And that is it for Withered Chica. The next figure is of Withered Foxy, and this is where Peanut Butter and Jacob's computer died, and I had to make the box art, so sorry about that. But, for Withered Foxy, his accessories for his two extra heads would be one where his eye patch is open and his eyelids are open as well, and another head with his head from the death screen that would happen on rare occasions. And, for posability, nothing would really change. The next figure is of Withered Golden Freddy. Now, for Withered Golden Freddy, he would, yes, be stuck in the sitting pose. This is because you never see a standing Golden Freddy in the games at all, and most people want to put him in that position, but for a figure like this, it's basically impossible. So, he is stuck in this sitting position, but you can obviously pose his arms and his head. For alternate heads, Golden Freddy has his head with the white dots, and they would give the illusion that they're following you. And that is it for Withered Golden Freddy. The next figure is kind of an oddball. It is Withered Golden Freddy's head. Now, I don't know about you, but I think a figure like this would be absolutely awesome. Now, a figure like this, since it's such an odd figure, it would probably be an exclusive. Whether it's an exclusive to a store or a convention like Comic-Con or SDCC or whatever. But yeah, so it could be an exclusive to GameStop, Walmart, or those conventions I listed. And it would come with a clear stand, so you could have him floating in the air, kind of. And that would be in behind the head in the box. And that is it for Withered Golden Freddy's head. So thank you guys so much for watching, and please go sign the petition in the description below. These figures can happen with your support. So please share this with a friend who might want these figures to happen or just likes FNaF in general. And yeah, if you do want to make a video about Neca FNaF figures and you can use these concepts, just not all of them, just use one, and just credit me, Peanut Butter and Jacob, and link the petition in your description of the video. Because I do want people to share this a lot on their channels, so it could possibly happen. So, please sign the petition, subscribe to Peanut Butter and Jacob, subscribe to me, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.